Welcome to Word on the Streets. Prepare to dive into a dynamic discussion designed to inspire you to elevate your standards. Remember, the power to transform your life begins today. By committing to yourself and raising your standards, seize each day, moment by moment, and witness the remarkable unfoldings in your life journey. Now, let's get ready for tonight's show. Good evening, this is Black History 365 Days, with another extraordinary story making headlines today.
Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, born on January 12, 1950. Congresslady was the Democratic Chief Deputy Whip for the U.S. House of Representatives. She is the author and lead sponsor of the Juneteenth National Independence Day Act, establishing the first new federal holiday in 38 years. She also championed the Violence Against Women Act, reauthorized after nearly a decade. Serving her 14th term, Jackson Lee represents Texas's 18th congressional district, centered in Houston. As a senior member of the House committees on the Judiciary, Homeland Security, and the Budget, she has a powerful presence in Washington. She was the first female ranking member of the Judiciary Subcommittee for Crime and Federal Government Surveillance. Her legislative work includes the Sentencing Reform Act, the George Floyd Law Enforcement Trust and Integrity Act, and the Paycheck Fairness Act. Recognized by Congressional Quarterly as one of the 50 most effective members of Congress, and by U.S. News and World Report as one of the 10 most influential House members, she was a tireless advocate for women's rights, criminal justice reform, and economic opportunities for minorities. The world premiere Word on the Streets community proudly salute Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. Her legacy is alive and is presently working.
Ladies and gentlemen, get set for an engaging and enlightening show. Let's welcome our hosts, the brilliant Larry Moten, aka Extraordinaire, and the fantastic amazing Keith Fletcher. They've crafted the incredible show, Word on the Streets. Grab your favorite listening spot and tune in. Don't forget to invite your friends by sending them a quick text or a shout out on your favorite social media platform. We believe it's a show you won't want to miss.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, everyone. This is a happy good evening to everybody out there on Word on the Streets. We're happy to be back, friends. And with my brother, the amazing Mr. Keith Fletcher. Good evening, brother.
Man, good evening. Good evening to all you out there. Good evening, you extraordinaire, man. How you doing today, brother? How you doing?
Man, I'm being 100% honest. I am doing happy, fantastic, man. I tell you, man, seeing you and everyone else this weekend did something to me that I didn't even know I needed. So I'm doing better than words can describe, brother, to be honest.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, this weekend, man, was a great weekend. I was telling my brother that, man, we had an awesome time with the family, man. Just loving on each other, laughing with each other, man. It was a great time, man. we had to send our uncle, your brother, my uncle home, but I think we all sent him home the right way. He looking down at us, man, and laughing and enjoying it himself with it.
Oh yeah, man. It was, it wasn't nothing like, oh man, I don't even know how to explain it. It was so thick beforehand, but after, oh man, after going through it, man, I mean to tell you, your spirit, Fletcher, man, your spirit just gave it a sense of Cornell's spirit was in the building when you were speaking. You were so electrifying, man. I'm still laughing about the many things you said. In fact, to be honest with you, I've been brainstorming on how I can take this on, the road. I've been saying to myself, I need to come up with something, the real Medea featuring Keith. But I mean, it's just been a lot for me. I can't even explain what that trip did for me, to be honest. I'm being 100%, man. I was telling my family, I haven't slept like these past 2 nights since I've been back.
Yeah,
man, I haven't slept so well in a long time.
Man,
I mean, I normally don't get but maybe 2 to 3. If I get 4 hours of sleep, that's all I thought I needed.
Yeah.
But since I've been back, man, it's just like, it's just been so refreshing. And we're gonna get off into that because the topics kind of fit that. Digital detox. But you don't know what you did, so I want to personally thank you. You didn't mean to do what you did. You were just being yourself. But that was medicine, man. That was medicine. And we all needed some of that medicine. And you provided it, brother. So thank you. And your wife.
Nah, man. Hey, you're welcome, everybody. But you know where that would come from, man. I was thinking about that, but I used to go to Mom Linda's house and I would be over there, man. That's what she was giving, man. I felt like she was gonna give us a show. She was gonna do something, you know what I'm saying? So that's what she did, you know what I'm saying? Something was gonna happen, Papa, and we laughed and we cried and we just, like you said, but I like everybody was saying it, man, that just felt like old times, we're laughing and people stayed that I didn't think they were gonna stay. I was like, man, you still here, girl? You still, what I'm saying? Like that's how strong the energy was. We all needed it. It, man. So we all
and man, be honest. I don't know about you, but I haven't felt that way in a long time.
Oh yeah, man. It was sure enough. We left at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
We didn't lay down till like 1:30.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we woke up 8. So that it was all up. Yeah. And the energy kept us going, we were tired as heck, but it just kept us going. Like, we needed it. Oh yeah, me and my wife talking about it still. We had a great time, man, and just the love, the food, the conversations. Everybody was. It was wonderful. Man. It was a wonderful time.
Right, and I'm glad you mentioned that. So we just want to make sure that our friends understand that our show schedule will remain Mondays and Wednesday, but because we had so many people traveling near and far, we took Monday off so that we could travel back, be refreshed. And this is why we are on the air tonight. Normally we come on every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. And we're happy to be back to give you all a report of the event, because that's what I'm gonna call it. It was quite different from a funeral. It was an event, and it was an event that was filled with everything from tears to laughter, love. It had it all. It was the proper multivitamin that we all needed to go back a little bit stronger, a little bit healthier, and a whole lot happier. Go ahead on, brother.
No, I'm just agreeing with you, man. It was a good pill. It was a good pill that we needed. It wasn't just you. Everybody was saying it. So, man, we got to connect with people from Chicago, different places. Cornell's son. So we had an awesome time, man. Just communicating. The thing that got me, the laugh and all that, but just communicating with everyone, man, and talking about different things. And, you know, then we kept seeing different people, seeing people smiling and laughing, you know, going back to our childhood, talking about childhood things that we forgot about, we laughing at. But yeah, every moment.
Right. I don't know for what it's worth. I don't know if your wife watching, but she scored major points with me. You know us, Fletcher. We observe people when they don't think we're watching it. What I like what I saw, and she got major props from me. So you make sure she know that, because I saw some good things, and that touched me. But anyway, huh?
Let me tell you this, what you said. I know we got to go. I told my wife, I said, my family, like you said, they watch. You know what I'm saying? You know, people, you know, I got the loud mouth, you know, I'm the tough. I said, but my family, they watch.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
They watch.
Yeah.
I told her that. I told her that they're watching how you handling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I said, nah, be pleased. You know what I'm saying? But they wouldn't please.
You got that right. You gave it a 411, bro.
Oh yeah, right there. I said, nah. I say, like, I told her that they was pleased.
Yeah.
I know you got major points. I know how you, because they was coming around. They were talking. They were real.
Yeah.
I know my
we
people.
Be talking, but we be watching.
Oh, y'all watching? I told her that. I'm telling you, John. I told her the other day. I said, man, my family, we watching. They watch everything. Matter of fact, main son, I said his name, saw it. I was moving it, and she tried to turn me. And I was a little fussy, and he came. He come over there. Hey, man, why you so mean, man? Let her help you. You know what I'm saying? And I would laugh like. I said, yeah, look how they watching, baby. Look, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
They watch everything.
Right,
know,
I saw that too, brother.
Yeah. I say, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. We watch everything.
I watch everything. That's what I told my family to watch everything. Yeah. So
right.
I love my family. And that's what I say, you know, I don't care how big, strong, loud I am, but like I say, she said the best, you know, we all the same, but we different. You know what I'm saying? We respect each other's ways. And what differences, man, what make us a family. We always talk about, you know, once you are in our family, you're always in our family, you know. So
and the thing about it, folks, we're gonna move on. We y'all give us a moment to reminisce. But the thing too, we've grown to the point now whereby we understand much better than we did before. So now. You see, I'm not as sensitive when my sibling would be critical of me. Now, when they criticize me, I learn to laugh with them.
Yeah, with them. Yeah,
because they're not gonna not criticize you because you're sensitive.
No, they still gonna go harder.
They're gonna go harder, right? They're gonna go in even harder, man.
Harder.
Oh man! So you might as well learn to
adapt.
Accept it, because it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. Man,
they hard, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Hard. Hey, somebody gonna say something.
It ain't made for the weak.
Yeah, nah, not at all.
It's not made for the weak. It is not made for the weak.
No, not at all.
You know, we learned a lot when we get back together and be with each other, and we take a whole lot of love back with us to help us. Now I understand why family is so important. I mean, reading about something and experiencing something are totally different things.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I got on short there. Like what you just said, you know, going there, that's what I got on. That's how important family is, man. Well, we have that's that re-energize you, man. That family going home and getting that, it just like energize you to go, you know what I'm saying, to go fight this world, attack of the world, whatever. It does. It does, man. It's very important. Family is very important, man.
It does. If anybody tuning in for the very first time, this is world premiere Word on the Streets with the amazing Keith Fletcher and yours truly. I am extraordinaire. Right about now, friends, we have some news that we like to introduce you to. And after the news, don't go anywhere, because the amazing Keith Fletcher and yours truly will be back on the flip side to chop it up even more. So y'all stay tuned, stay put. We'll be right back with you. Worldwide News, Fletcher.
Yes, sir.
Today's headlines.
Hi, I'm Sarah Jones, reporting to you from WOTS.
COVID-19 making a comeback. A new wave of COVID-19 infections is sweeping the nation. Emergency room visits for the virus are up 23% in just 1 week, according to the CDC. Experts say this summer surge is likely due to increased travel and indoor gatherings. While the risk varies depending on individual health, older adults and those with underlying conditions should be extra cautious. Vaccination, antiviral treatments, and masking in crowded indoor spaces are recommended. For most people, the risk is lower, but taking precautions like testing before visiting vulnerable loved ones and staying home when sick can help prevent spread. Remember, home tests are convenient, but less accurate than lab tests. If you have symptoms, isolate and consider getting a PCR test. I'm Sarah Jones here, reporting to you live from the world premiere Word on the Streets, WOTS Nightly Headline News.
Reporting from WOTS. Now, back to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Word on the Streets proudly present our book of the week. Are you struggling to make sense of your finances, wondering how to build a secure future for yourself and your family? There's a new resource that can help. Financial guru John Hope Bryant, a former White House advisor, has written a groundbreaking book called Financial Literacy for All. This straightforward guide cuts through the confusion and empowers everyday Americans to achieve financial well-being. Learn how your relationship with work and money impacts your financial health. Discover practical strategies for wealth creation, regardless of your background. The book tackles hot topics like cryptocurrency and helps you make smart investment decisions. Financial Literacy for All is a must-have book for anyone seeking a brighter financial future. It's packed with clear, actionable advice for working professionals, families, and even business owners. Don't miss out on this empowering guide. Find Financial Literacy for All at major bookstores or simply click our special offer link attached in the description.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a life-changing conversation right after this short, but yet powerful, thought-provoking speech.
But you're having an amazing day because you have an opportunity to do great things. If you are in a position right now where you feel that you are in a worse state at this moment and you feel that you can't do anything, I dare you to turn off that negative mindset and turn up that fire and go to work. You got things that you got to do. You got people that are depending on you. And if you're not hungry enough and willing enough, nothing will get done. Today we are living in a time where people honestly believe that time owes them something. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. Time is not on your side. Time is going about its business. It's time that you go about your business.
I don't know about you, friends, but message like that are very necessary for me to remind me the importance of life, of time. We could get sidetracked, and we do get sidetracked. And it just, It's just life, living this life is just too important to allow ourselves to get sidetracked over and over and over again. When we can do something about it, we can fix that. Now, if you all are enjoying our show thus far, make sure you tune in tomorrow, because tomorrow evening we will be talking about strategy for debt management. Strategy. Let's strategize together how we can move forward and get ourselves out of debt. But for tonight, for this moment, right here, right now, we're going to dive into digital detox, what it would do for you mentally and emotionally. You don't know, friends, what it would do for you until you give it a try. You just heard Coach Payne just say that we think, life is going about its business. Tomorrow doesn't owe you tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised to you. What you have is right now, today. And too often, we are so unaware, Fletcher, that smartphones, tablets, laptop, desktop, television, people, all these things become a distraction. It becomes such a distraction until when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we do now, many of us, we grab our cell phone. And from that point on throughout the day, it's with us. Everywhere we turn, everywhere we go, everything we do. And what I'm submitting to you, I'm telling you firsthand, I didn't do this as an experiment over the weekend, but I found out something. I didn't even know it, friends. I found out to detach myself from my cell phone and my laptop. And just by doing that, I have had the best rest that I have had in a long, long time. And I was, you see, we are unaware. You don't miss what you have and what you don't realize you don't have. We get so wrapped up in our digital lifestyle until we really forget what it's like to live without these things. We didn't always have these things, and I think we slept fine. We operated really just fine. Now, I'm not saying we need to do without it. I'm just saying we need to manage ourselves so that we can have a more balanced lifestyle. There's no need that we need to be attached to our electronic gadget 24/7 every day. It's not necessary. If we take on the role of highly successful people, I guarantee you they detach. They detach from these things, and they are billionaires. We are not billionaires, and yet we are attached to them 24/7. And the reason why we're attached to them 24/7, because they got us hooked in. We either buying something, or we figuring out how we could buy something, or we want to get in on the latest gossip, or just find out what's the trending trend. And meanwhile, our body is not getting the nutrition it needs. And the main thing it needs is rest. Rest will do so much for you. So much. So friends, what I'm submitting to you. Take a break. Digital detox. Take a break from your electronic gadget. Come on, Fletcher. What you say about all that, brother?
Nah, you absolutely right, man. We wake up in the morning, and now I fight that battle. Before I get up in the morning and grab my phone, I want to give honor to the Most High. You know what I'm saying, for waking me up to do that. But we do have a habit for me grabbing my phone, checking emails, doing stuff. So detaching is perfect, like you're saying. That less stress. You know what I'm saying? Less stress. The more you look into that stuff, the things you're looking at, the things that you want, the things that you can't have, the things that like you said, the mess that's going on, or the drama that's going on, and it's causing a lot of stress and up at night, and you wonder why. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why you're anxious for the next day. God said, don't be anxious. You know what I'm saying? So these things attaching is the perfect thing to it. All that stuff. Fast, like you say, fast from it. Get away from it. And just spend quality time. Like today, I was feeling under the weather. I took my medicine. I just went walked in the sun and felt the sun. You know what I'm saying? Hear the noise. Took my headphones on and just walk. Speaking to people, how you doing? Just getting that sun, that rays into my body, and I feel a lot better too. So just spending that time and just meditating on what you're gonna do. Like I said, figuring out a plan, getting a vision, but you need to have time to detox to yourself and re-energize yourself. Like I said, this weekend was a re-energize for me to get away from all the stuff that's going on, business, the kids and stuff, and just relax. Good food, friends, laughter. That was a moment. No technology, it's a moment. So yeah, we all need to detox and enjoy that, man, and get away from those things. And that'll take a lot of stress off your mind, off your body, off that. So I honestly, truly is a time and place for it. And it's gonna get worse from now. Like I said, these robots they got coming, they say they have an assistant with your in the future, you'll have your own assistant robot, own assistant AI, own assistant. So it ain't getting easier. That's what we're getting lazier. You know what I'm saying? So we got to figure out a way to know how to detach and get to ourselves and be with the most, spend our time with ourselves and the most high. Yeah.
Here's what I read in an article. It says, in today's hyper-connected world, our smartphone, tablet, and laptop have become indispensable tools for work, socializing, and entertainment. However, these constant connectivity comes with a hidden cost. The barrage of notification, emails, and social media updates can create a sense of perpetual busyness and stress. And we all know stress is a number one killer, a number one putting folks in the hospital. See, when we live in this life, we don't realize what these things are doing to us. This is why, the good book was on to something when it said to live life, take everything with some sense of moderation. This is good. We're not saying this is bad. This is a great thing. Computers is a great thing. AI, a great thing. All of these new technologies that are coming out are great. But with a sense of balance, friends, if we overdo anything, when we overindulge in anything, then these things become detrimental to you, to us, to our health, to our social well-being. It just becomes a problem when it wasn't created to be a problem. It was created to be a solution to help us, Fletcher. But we loved it so much. We like a dog. I grew up with dogs, man. And a dog got the right name for itself, because when you feed a dog, they just don't know when they got enough. The more you throw out there and feed them, the more they try to eat. Even though it's full, it will continue trying to eat.
Yeah, and they want attention all the time too.
Attention all the time.
All the time.
Always. If you give it some love, you can't give it enough love.
Can't give it enough, man. Can't give it enough love.
I'm laughing because I see some of us that way, Fletcher.
Yeah, you true. That's true. That
some of us, we are that way. We've all met people that way. It's like trying to fill up a cup, a bottomless cup. The more you pour in, it just seems like it's coming out from the bottom. You can't fill it up.
Yeah.
You can't fill it up. So, friend, this digital detox, this is some good stuff that we all can take some benefit from. I read something else that's worth chewing on. The benefits. The benefits. And I found this out too coming back home. It improved your focus.
Yeah.
So, you come back, man, I'm feeling refreshed. I'm feeling energized. And, I got some clarity in my thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I feel open. I feel more relaxed, more calm. And I didn't even realize all of these things had me locked up. I was clueless. Go ahead on, man. I'm talking a little too
No,
much.
you're right, man. I used to work on cars. My dad was a mechanic. And I used to get on the car. And I would get frustrated. I would call him. I can't figure this out. And I'm calling him, and he said, "Well, it's this." And I'm like, "No, it's not." And he would tell me instantly, "Hey, step away from me. You frustrated." I'm like, "Man, nah, I got it now. Step away from it. I'm telling you, man, you frustrated." And I would step away straight there. A couple hours the next day, come back, and it's right in my face. It's right in my face, the problem. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing, man. We gotta step away because it will. Because when I was working, and like I said, I love my job, but man, I dread it. Like they said, you know how Monday come, you like, oh, you ain't want to see that computer. You ain't want to open that computer, the emails and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta have that step away. And I had a friend of mine. I used to work through my lunch. True story. So he came pick him up one day. He said, "Man, let's go to lunch." I said, "Yeah." He said, "But man, hey, don't answer your phone while we're on lunch. Don't check your email. Don't do this." I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay." So I'm sitting in the car, the phone ring, I answered, then the text message. Right, he just said it. I'm sending the text. I'm checking, and he said, "Hey, let me see the phone, man." Took the phone and threw it out the window and drove off.
Wow.
Yeah, we laugh about that still to this day. Threw it out the window and drove off. So then we're going to say, "Man, it's a company phone. We'll get you another one." But hey, I told you, you got to get away from that. And he was right. After that day, I started taking my lunch. He was right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. That was huge what he did. That was huge, but it was necessary.
It was necessary. Yep.
It was necessary. I learned the same thing, to be perfectly honest. I'm a little embarrassed to tell it, but I'm going to tell it anyway because I learned something from it. I went to my frat brother uncle's funeral not very long ago, and I didn't turn my cell phone off, but I had it in my pocket, in my jacket pocket, and it rained in the middle of the service, and man, I felt so awful about that. And I learned from that point on, I'm gonna leave that damn thing in the car because I can't trust myself if I remember to turn it off, put on. I don't even want to put me in that predicament again in my life, because that's the last place that a phone needs to be ringing to me.
Yeah.
Right. Some things just require your undivided attention, and I think homegoing service is something that if we're giving respect to something or to someone, it definitely needs to be in a setting like that.
Yeah,
so
right.
I learned that, but I also learned something else that I didn't find in the book, Fletcher. I didn't find this on the computer. I didn't find it reading. I've been searching for it, and I found this out. And it may seem simple to people when I tell you what I found out, but it was huge for me. Technology is good, but it doesn't take the place of real human touch. You see, we always say, as long as I could talk to you and I can see you electronically, all of that's good. But I'm going to tell y'all, friends, to be able to see someone in person that you love, to put your hands on their shoulder, to physically touch and see someone, is a transferable energy that I couldn't get. I can't get it electronically. And I found that out. What I got from physical attachment and emotional attachment, something I was unable to get. And I'm online all the time. I see Fletcher online. We on here together. That's good, but it doesn't match. It didn't match, Fletcher. It don't match that physical connection, brother.
It does.
Go ahead on, man.
No, you're right. It doesn't match it at all, man. Like I said, it's so much you can retain in you anyway, looking at all those things till you get that physical, you know what I'm saying, that look, that touch my kids. You know, I'm hugging my kids. You know, they come in and see me. They, you know, we laugh about it. What you doing, Daddy? Working? Yeah, I'm working. I'm working. You know,
Yeah,
coming out
right.
and
Exactly.
and give me a
Exactly.
hug. Give me that. You know, and you take it for granted, but then you know, nothing can compare to that.
Nothing compares to
Man,
that,
you
man.
will. Like I had a story, like showing that, you know, I got my story. So with my
That's right, man. Tell them, brother, we love them.
yeah, with my kids, you know, I got my job, like the job I'm working at. I worked in, and it was frustrating. The job working with a customer relations manager. I'm dealing with problems all the time. So I would come home, my twins, and matter of fact, happy birthday to them. It's their birthday, Justice and Justin, before I forget. Happy birthday to them. They 16 years old. This is their birthday. But
Oh, today?
yeah, today they turned
Oh,
16.
yeah. Well, happy
Yeah,
birthday,
yeah.
Justin.
So anyway, I would come in the door, man, like on TV, man. They Daddy's home and run and jump all on me in my butt. I'm like, hey, you know, at first it was cool. Now I'm like, hey, my wife will come and kiss me. I'm like, let me go, let me wind down, you know, stop all that. But you know, they would do that every day. So, and I'm arguing about it, you know. Hey, I got this stuff for me. I'm at work. I'm still, you know. So I started coming in, open the door. Ain't nobody come to the door. Next day, so now I said, hey, week later, I'm like, ain't nobody greet me at the door. You know, it's like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
They're like, nah, man, you used to get mad all the time when we did it. So my wife said, we told them to stop, you know, let you wind down. You see what I'm saying? So when it's gone, that affects you. You miss that, man. It's nothing like that. Then you know, in that. So I had to fix that right away because I did mix it, man. So yeah, once it's gone, it's hard to get it back too, you know. So appreciate that touch, being next to somebody, man, touching and speaking with you like that.
So going home, man, I had this moment and talking about physical attachment. I saw my brother sitting on the step, my brother George.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I said, wow, man, I'm going over there. Last time I sat on the step, I was a kid.
Yeah.
Fletcher, I said, I'm going to sit on the step. I felt like, man, I'm going to sit on the step with George, man. So I went and sat on the step. Brother, that was like heaven for me.
Yeah.
You know, we graduate from where we once lived and we live our own life and we get out of that normalcy of what we grew up in and we learn how precious that life was, man. That simple life. Yeah. Oh man, that was a precious life, brother. Mm-hmm. And I was so excited. I had an opportunity to go and sit on the step with the brother, with the family member. That was pretty good for me. I can't do that on the line. I can't do that on my laptop. I can't do that on my computer. Can't do it on my tablet. But I had a chance to do it, y'all. And that's what Digital Detox does. It gives you an opportunity to get back in connection and with your roots. And something about getting back in connection with your roots is healthy I think it's healthy for your DNA. I haven't investigated that, but now since I mentioned it, I will. And, you know, just like cells, everything needs oxygen to move from one place to the next. So I have no doubt that I receive some oxygen that has helped my blood flow and my veins work better. My thoughts are thinking more clearer. I know my rest is better. So all in all, friend, just being able to get away from the electronic gadget has been nothing but a plus for me. And I sincerely believe if you get away from it, it would do the same for you as well. And perhaps you won't have to travel back home to do so. Just take Fletcher, just take my word, take Fletcher's word. We're not shooting just gas up your behind. We're telling you. We're telling you from personal experience. And Fletcher listen to motivation as much as I do. So we're online all day, every day.
I got my headphones on. I'm on all the time. Yeah.
All the time, man. So, you know, this is what we're saying. Go ahead on, Fletcher, man. I'm enjoying this moment, man.
You know what
I'm enjoying it more. I'm enjoying it more.
I enjoy me and my two things. One of my cousins, we went by our grandmother's house and we're looking. He said, "Man, this house looks so big to us." Say to him. I said, "Me too." Like the point, look how small it look now that you big. But before, man, every room was big. The kitchen, the dining room, the living room, the porch. Was huge. Now we come to now to see it. But the second point was, I went to my aunt's house where she rests in peace. I was talking to a granddaughter, and we were talking about the story, what happened. And I was in the house and I was sleeping in the room that used to be my cousin's room, and I stayed over there many times, me and my wife there. And I was saying about the wall, me and my son was wrestling, and she left, and we were wrestling the whole day. And she told us to stop, and she left. And I came out the room, and he just ran into me, man. We put a big old hole in the wall. I'm looking at the hole, big hole. I'm a big hole. And her granddaughter's like, she was there. I said, "You remember?" She said, "Man," she said, "Yeah, I couldn't wait." They said, "I couldn't wait to." Oh, my mom. We like, "Please don't tell. Don't." And look, the holes so big. And we talking about don't tell. They ain't never tell. They can see. You can see. I'm talking about his whole body. My whole body went through the wall. Yeah, we like, "Please don't tell."
Oh, yeah. And you can't hide that.
Yeah, you can't hide. That's what I'm talking about now. I'm like, I thought about it then, like, how were we telling you not to tell? You couldn't hide it anyway. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't fix it. So, but she was like, boy, she couldn't wait. They was in the bushes waiting. I'm gonna tell my, telling and we're laughing, but just to be in that same house as a young man, young kid, and the memories, at my grandmother's house and her house, and they still be standing, they still be have us more stories to put in there. Watching our son with his grandkids, all his grandkids and kids, and I'm like, dog, that's like look like when I said, man, you done took over Papa. You got the kids, they run around and just seeing all that, man. Like you said, ain't nothing online bigger than that. Ain't nothing online. Ain't no computer. Ain't nothing
online. Nothing online can give you that.
They give you that, man. Can give you that.
Give you that.
All them little small things. The little grandbaby came and clammed in the bed and got between me, and we laughed. It's just the things that's like so many moments that you're gonna have that nothing online can give you. You know what I'm saying? So, but what it gives you is it shows you how important family really is. What God was thinking about family, how He put it together and show you the connection of family, what it means to everyone that we need to see, man.
Man, and I thought to myself, like, while I'm living in the moment, Fletcher, while I'm in the moment, I'm thinking too while I'm in the moment, because I've learned so much. So I'll be trying to execute, living in the moment, thinking in the moment. And I said to myself, I said, oh man, I see George sitting there. I'm going to get him, got him on the mic. And I said, man, in my moment, in the midst of singing, I said, Derek, we get a chance to be, this going to last up, man, this is going to last forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah, forever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Moment in time is going to last with us.
Forever, man.
That's it.
Seeing you in person, talk, man, this will last me forever. And just Alvin and Michael, speaking about that too, we know many folks from our hometown, y'all heard about our nephew, our loved one, Michael, being shot several times, and friends. We get back home, one of the first person we see walking around as if nothing ever happened to him was Michael.
Yeah, talking, walking out like nothing. Yeah,
Fletcher, I was blown away.
Man, hey, that was a moment. I just hugged him, man. I just, like I said, when I saw him, man, I hugged him and told him I love you, man. I'm so glad you're here to even to see you, to speak to you, man. It was just that, man. I was just it was that moment right there for me. I can't even put it in words how big that was for me.
Exactly, man. And I was speechless too, brother. I was speechless and blown away. Yeah. He was the last person I was expecting to see walking around.
Yeah, like that, man. Yeah. Yeah.
And in fact, man, I visualize him being in a wheelchair, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I
It's about
visualize
walking
him
around
being
with no help, talking, everything, man. Like, yeah, there's good spirit and everything. So yeah, that was a great part right there, man. It was.
yeah. And to see Alvin, man, and to see Walter. And you and Walter remind me of like two brothers. I mean,
Oh man, all
I know
day.
you and Raymond brother, but I mean, it just seemed like you and Walter just seemed like y'all two peas in a pod to me, man.
You know,
And
they
just
were laughing. They were laughing. The kids, one of his son and the nephew was arguing. They about the same age, and me and Walter like, man, cut all that out, man. Y'all acting like this, doing that. And Angela said, who's talking? Who was doing that at 7? Then they said doing it at 18 and still doing it at 50. So
right.
yeah. So yeah, we laugh
Exactly.
about that. So yeah, me and Walter, man,
Exactly.
yeah, that's
Exactly.
like, yeah, we like brothers,
Exactly.
man.
Y'all
Brothers,
still at it, man.
always,
Because
man.
I tell Walter, I said, Walter, you must be pumping iron, man. He said, no, I ain't pumping no iron. He said, you see your friend, your boy over there, he be trying to pump, but look at him, he got that wrap around his arm and he hurt himself
Oh, yeah.
trying. That's
Yeah, he talked that noise about my arm.
yeah. He said, you see what I got, I'm natural.
Oh, man, he talking about, he wrote me about that for days, like, man, I told you was doing too much in that, man. You try to act like,
that's exactly what he said. You doing too much. You're doing too much.
They're like, man, what you trying to do, man? You don't make no sense. Y'all like, hey, man, get off my God. That's in the way. But
yeah. So I enjoyed that. I
I say about men, people think men, we've been doing this for years, and we did argue. We're laughing about fighting. We've been fighting each other since I'm talking about folk. We've been fighting and arguing, and now we, and people might see us arguing, but we both said we try to figure something out,
Oh yeah,
we're not gonna get off that phone.
Y'all going somewhere with your conversation.
Yeah, we going somewhere with our conversation. Yeah, we try to. Yeah, we try to go, and if we get off the phone and agree, but the next day, one of us gonna come and say, "I see what you're saying. Okay, I get it." We try to learn. We're not trying to fight each other. We're trying to grow amongst each other now. And Walter. He born in January. I'm born in May. He always want to act like he the oldest. He the oldest brother. Or something. But he done helped me out through a lot. A lot of stuff. And the way he can help me because I humble myself to listen. A lot of times back then I wasn't listening. And over time you start learning, man, who for you, who got the best interest. Just humble yourself and listen. So that's a great thing, me and Walter, man. The connection. And, me and my brother, we tight, but that connection right there, that's big.
Well, you could definitely, you can see it, man. Y'all like brothers.
Yeah, we like brothers. Matter of fact, I'll tell you the story, and I hope you see it. My other cousin, Walter, I got a room. I was gonna get a room, and I got that. He like, hey man, he said, what you thought? I got a room. He said, man, you ain't gotta have no room, man. You stay at the house. And I was like, nah, man, you got people now, everything good. I want you to stay at the house, And my wife was like, what? I said, well, baby, we got to, she said, well, I said, he ain't asking, you know what I'm saying? He keep on saying it. So go ahead, man, just cancel the room. We canceled it. And my other cousin gonna say, what you doing, man, staying? I say, he talking about, man, how you gonna let you stay and not me? I say, listen, man, don't come in.
Wow. right.
How you gonna let you stay in? I say, nothing, man.
Right.
Yeah, we start laughing. He gonna say something to him. I say, man, you messing, man. Ain't none of your business. What?
Right.
But like you say, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, that's it. But but he like I said, he was there by himself, and I was with my wife. That's another thing too. So, but man, like I say, me and Mitch been we've been at this battle since we were like 4. Like I said, probably earlier than that. But yeah, we've been amongst each other to fight and try to work together and learn something. Both of us always thought we was young men, and we made a lot of.
They sure have. Y'all
sure have. Always.
Always ready, right.
Always try to be try to be older than what we were, you know. But he led the way. He always led the way. But a lot of stuff I'm trying to follow, and he would make mistakes, and he would tell me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Keith, don't do that, man. You know, don't do this, you know. And a lot of things I listen to, and a lot of things I wish I listened to, but he always had a good, you know, when I realized that my best interest at hand. Yeah.
Right. And both of y'all embodies that Cornell spirit, to be honest.
Oh yeah, we got that. Oh yeah, and like we both talk about Cornell, and like I say, a lot of y'all, we got, you know, even the singing and stuff we got from y'all. Like we give credit where credit due. You know what I'm saying? Like Cornell was a warrior. You know, like I said, that like, and we knew about it, you know, so
he was
how we carried ourselves, looking at a man like that, and I want people to understand where we come from at that time. We needed that spirit. We needed to have that Cornell was in there, you know, and that John era, you know what I'm saying? We needed that for what, you know, that was the crack era, you know what I'm saying, the drug era, you know, a lot of things were going on back then. So you needed that warrior spirit. But, you know, God have everything worked out the way it's supposed to work, you know.
Right. Friends, word on the streets, what we're talking about is digital detox. If you're not detoxing yourself from social media, you need to do so. Just turn off the electronic for a while and integrate yourself with your loved ones, with your friends. Just listen. You see, turn the cell phone off. In fact, leave it in the house.
Yeah.
Get away from your computer and just get in touch with your loved ones, with your your friend, with your neighbor. Take a walk outside. Let the sun let your skin feel the sun, the wind blowing. Detox. Get away from the electronic thing. Do it. If you have to start an hour a day, do it. Find some balance, friend. You will find, as we have discovered, you will rest better. It would be the best medicine that is totally free.
Yeah.
Get that. Totally free, Fletcher. It would be the best medicine you can give yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically. Digital detox. That's what we're talking about tonight. And friend, but before we leave, we did do a new segment, and we want to remind you all that COVID is on the rise again.
Yes,
so it's real, man.
Yeah.
It's real, brother. It's on the rise. So be careful when you're going out there in the public. If you got a cold or what have you, if you have if your immune system is weak, wear a mask. Don't be too embarrassed, because it is seriously on the rise. Whether they talking about it on TV or not, believe me, it's real, y'all. Go ahead on, brother.
Nah, man, what you said the truth, man. It's on the rise, and you know, people. I was in the gym this morning, man. The guy just in no match, just coughing like just you know, and Sean, let me tell you, and I knew, and I seen him last week. He was doing it, and he go get on the machine. I was training. Go get on the machine, and I knew he got. The girl said, "What you got on?" I said, "Yeah, he got on the machine." I said, "Let it go." You know, he coughing, he doing all that, and I'm training later. I go and he did it last week. He got on the machine. I knew. I said he must want. I know he want my attention some kind of way. And I'm trying to be, you know, righteous and stuff. You know, just like I said, he come to me. Hey man, let me ask you a question. Aren't you a trainer? Man. I know. I said, God, I'm talking.
God got a sense of humor, huh?
Man, God got that. I'm telling you, Tornell, he just, I say, and he come right up to me, and man, got his hand out. I said,
oh, God. Oh, man.
But let me tell you how it works. I give him doubt. He asked me a question. I'm sitting up there like, no, my wife laughed at me. So I get home. I say, my throat feeling sore. I said, baby, give me some tea. Man, I'm taking medicine now, strong now. I'm feeling like crap. I said, boy, the mind is strong.
It is. But man, I tell you, That's wonderful you tell me that, because you see, y'all were a lot like me when they said they saw me get up and move. You see, y'all, you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
You know what I'm talking about, man.
I'm washing my hands, man.
Yes.
But I'm like, but we gotta be mindful, man. Like you say, if you don't believe, but still have respect for the next person, man.
That's right.
Yeah, come on. I was like, man, hey, I told my wife, I say, tomorrow, if I see him in that, I'm gonna say, hey, man, you gotta do something, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't even know if I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I don't think I would have shook his hand.
I gave him a little tap like with the fist, but man.
Yeah, that's me. I do a bump. Oh yeah, handshaking ain't happening.
But I was like, well, everybody, why you come? I knew it. I told him the lady. I said, boy, I knew. She said, what did he say? I said, he asked me about the machine, how it work and all that.
Right.
But I'm like, man, I'm like, I wish I can't even do justice how he was coughing.
Oh man,
man, I was terrible, man. I'm like, what do he have?
Yeah, see, I would have gave it away, because you would have saw my face. You right there. Uncle ain't shaking his hand. Yeah, okay. You knew right on hand. Yeah, and those areas, when I say this live, when I say to myself, I have a lot of things I need to work on.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I'm working. It's a lot of areas in my life. That I need to work on. And that's,
going to the old key. It's been a bad day for me. It's been, even when he got a machine and laid out trays, like I said, let him have it. Don't worry about it. I'm like, because I really want to go buy him anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, let him have that.
Right. So we all trying, man. We trying to be better. We trying to do better.
Trying to do better, be better, have better, man. That's it right there, man.
That's it.
Y'all just be mindful of other people, protect yourself, to yourself. So, but anyway, I'm feeling better, man. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, man. I got to throw something in there, but yeah.
Right. And that's really what this platform is all about, friends. We want to help you all grow as we grow.
Yeah.
We're not coming on here telling you all we have made it. No, that's right. We in the process of improving daily in our life, spiritually, mentally, financially, health-wise. And the truth is, we just trying to be better than we used to be, friends. And the more we learn, we want to share with you the things we learn. That's what we want to do, and that's what we're doing. And if you all like where we're coming from, then you need to subscribe to our channel. And let me also say this before I forget. We also have our show notes in the description, so that if we didn't cover everything that we wanted to, you will find a detailed information that we believe you will appreciate. And if you are having problem with your debt, we have Operation, what is it? Operation Hope.
Hope.org.
.org. It's in the description also down below. But we'll be talking more about that on tomorrow evening. And hopefully you all will get some satisfaction in that too, because in debt, there's some good debts and there are bad debts.
Yes, it is.
It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. And hopefully we hope that you all will join us back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And definitely smash up the like, friends. Smash like, subscribe, and follow us. Fletcher, take the last word, man. I feel like you say, man.
You said, man, hit the like button. We appreciate you, man, to help us out. Hit the like button. We're trying to get monetized. So we hit the like button, smash the like button, hit the like button, subscribe, share. Let your friends know what we talk. We're just trying to heal. We try to heal and help people, man. That's what we try. We try to do our little small part, like everyone else. We try to do our part. You know what I'm saying? And it don't cost you anything. You know what I'm saying? For us to come out and give our healing. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, spiritually, physically, mentally, and financially. That's what the pillars we on. Try to help our community or anybody else that want to be a part of our community, our tribe. So thank y'all. Hey, good show extraordinaire. Thank you, man. Enjoyed you this weekend and enjoyed you today.
Well, before do want to do a shout out to La Diana. She joined late, but better late than never. Thank you for tuning in. She's in the chat room, Fletcher.
Yeah, hey baby, how you doing? How you doing, Ladiana?
And with that, we're gonna get out of here, friends. We'll see y'all tomorrow night at 7, right? 7
Yes, sir.
p.m.
7 p.m. tomorrow.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, have a good evening.
Extra and Fletcher just wanted to drop a quick note to remind you and to encourage you that no matter what you may be going through, you can make it. Keep pushing forward and never underestimate your own strength. You're capable of achieving incredible things, so keep believing in yourself and never give up. You've got what it takes to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Keep pushing forward. Yes, you're in a battle, but you can fight back. Tune in to us every Monday and Wednesday on Word on the Streets at 7 p.m. We're here to give you tools to help you in your battle.